Hello and welcome to One North Maine, Brockton's magazine show, where we profile people, places, and events that make this city, our city, great. Today, yes, we sit in front of our televisions, we watch on YouTube, the winter will not end, but I'm Jay Miller, and I'm here to tell you this will be the greatest episode in One North Maine history. Why? Because we're at the Fuller Craft Museum, and we were here recently for Senseation Day. What is it? Well, you're gonna have to sit back and watch. We also have jazz in the sanctuary at Messiah Baptist Church. And don't forget, the Boston Bruins were recently in Brockton, where they met up with the Brockton Fire Department and helped some people in need. So I want you to sit back. I want you to relax. And I want you to see what our city, the City of Champions, has to offer. This museum is the Fuller Craft Museum, and we're about to go inside for Senseation Day. What is it? Well, it's a load of fun, lots of hands-on activity, and some surprises. So, we're gonna head inside to this wonderful, wonderful museum. A hidden gem, no longer, is one of the more popular places in our fair city. So let's go in and celebrate the senses.
I'm the Director of Education here at Fuller Craft Museum in Brockton. Today is Senseation Day. It's one of our 2 free family days every year. First one is February Vacation Week. The next one will be April Vacation Week. And Senseation Day is a great day to come to the museum with your family, with kids of all ages. We have activities, art making, activities for building, playing, and learning about art, all during the day today for free. We also have special guest visitors, artists, and other local community members who want to share their message with all of you.
So much to do, so much to do. I'm gonna go into the Great Room. What a great name. Go into the Great Room. There is a children's activity going on, and I'm sure it's gonna be something new and something fun. Let's go after it. All right. What a beautiful museum, but my goal today is to find the great Titi Nguyen. Now, Titi is a regular at Brockton Community Access. She's on a show called Greater Brockton, and she's always promoting great events at Fuller Craft Museum. So we just gotta take a look around, and I'm gonna look and I'm gonna see if I can find her, and there she is.
When did I know about how much I loved art? Gosh, well, when I was younger. Oh, should I look right at the camera or should I look at you?
Titi, do you really want to look at me?
No. So when I was much younger, I used to draw and paint and do all kinds of creative things at home. And I used to make up stories and little scenarios with my dolls and toys. But I really didn't get into art and doing a lot of it until I got to like middle school and high school. And in high school, I had the chance to work with clay and to paint, and I painted actual paintings and drawings, and that's when I really knew that I, didn't want to leave the art room. I just didn't want to leave the art room. I would go to school, I would have art class, but I would always want to come back to the studio to just continue making, whether that was painting or whether it was ceramics. I actually made this one snake out of a big ceramic coil once, and I remember spending so much time on that snake and carving out the little scales, and it was all about Adam and Eve, and there was a little apple underneath the snake's mouth, and that's when I knew I really was into it, because I just couldn't put down the clay, and I had to complete the whole message, and it was fun being able to tell stories in that way. So, yeah.
Each year is a little bit different. Even from February to April, there'll be different things to do, different things to see. Sometimes it's based on our exhibitions. Sometimes it's based on events, current events, or topical events. Like, for example, we're celebrating Black History Month today in February. April will be doing something a little bit different. We'll also be visited by the artist Rose Clancy again in April. Today she's doing some wrapping of objects, and April will be unwrapping them.
And then just keep wrapping around like...
Excuse me, little girl, you shouldn't be standing on the bicycle like that. What's that? Oh, she's reaching for the keys. We hope you are enjoying Sensation Day. There was so much to cover. We'll come back to that in a bit. But right now, I'm going to give you two names: Brockton Fire Department and Boston Bruins. What do they have in common? They came together to make a special event at the Downey School where the students benefited and played some hockey. Let's check it out. We have Bill Hill from the Fire Department and Bob Sweeney, a former Boston Bruin great, there to hold court. Or, in this case, hold hockey rink? Let's take a look.
So I'm Billy Hill. I'm the president of Brockton Firefighters Local 144, and I'm here with a bunch of our members today working with the Boston Bruins Foundation as they work with the schools and getting kids educated on working out and eating right and things like that. So we're here today to talk to the kids a little bit about fire safety, and with the Bruins donation of hockey equipment for the kids. So yeah, we're here today. We got some members. We're going to play with the kids and kind of enjoy the day and talk to them and be involved with the community like we always try to do.
Good morning. My name is John Kelly. I'm the principal at the Downey School here in Brockton, Mass. And we are participating today in the Boston Bruins First Responder Face-Off Challenge. It's an opportunity for the local firefighters and police to come out and play street hockey with the students here at the school. It's great for our students to have an opportunity to meet their local first responders, and the fire and police love to get out and interact with the children. Looking forward to a great day today. I want to thank the Bruins. Looking for a lot of fun.
The first thing we're going to do is we're going to stand up, we're going to stretch out a little bit, all right? We'll spread our legs and reach down and touch our right foot and pull. Stay right down there. Spread out a little bit, you guys. Oh, there it is. All right, up and grab your left foot. Reach down the left. So before you always work out, always make sure you do a little bit of stretching. Let's try this one. Grab your right leg, stretch your quad. Nice job with the balance. I like seeing the balance. Good, switch legs. Put your hands together for Bob and get forward. Thanks, John. Thanks, Blaze. How we doing, boys and girls? Good. A little sleepy. Usually Whitey gets you all fired up. We might have to do that a little later, but on behalf of the Bruins and Brockton Fire and everybody here at the school, we want to thank you and National Grid as well for having us here today. This is a program that we started a little over a year ago, and the main thing that I really like about it is it's fun, right? We put together, street hockey equipment, courtesy of Franklin, okay, which we do over 200 sets of equipment every year that goes to different schools, kids like yourself. And you know what the best part of it is? You get to keep it. One of the main reasons we're here is to promote health and wellness, but more importantly, to have fun, right? There's a time and a place for you to do all the things you love to do. It doesn't take much. You just put your time in. You put your time in for schoolwork, your time for fun, right? Your time for exercise. There's plenty of time during the day, but most importantly, you have a great infrastructure here, listening to your teachers and your principal and doing the right thing.
I have some firefighters here with me today, and we're going to play hockey with you guys. Are you guys excited? Yeah. These guys came straight out of the firehouse to play with you guys. What else have you learned about fire safety? If there's a fire in your house, what do you do? That's right. So once you leave the house, don't go back in. And make sure you have a meeting point for your family. So if something bad happens, you should go home, talk to your family, and have a meeting point outside the house. So you guys already got pros at all this, and you guys already started exercising. We got the firefighters here today, and they're going to play hockey with you.
All right, you guys ready to play some street hockey? Yeah. All right.
Let's go, spread out, a lot of passing now, spread out, a lot of passing.
Thomas Coleman, class of 87.
Spread out, some passing, spread out, some passing. No change up, tie game.
Thanks to Bill Hill, president of the local 144 Fires Union, and Bob Sweeney, the Boston Bruins. Now, more Sensation Day.
There is something for everyone at this beautiful museum.
every time I go in here, I see something new, and I see things that I may not have seen at previous visits. The display that really caught my attention during Sensation Day, no doubt, has been the Pussy Hat Project. This is a social movement on raising awareness about women's issues and advancing human rights by promoting dialogue and innovation through the arts, education, and intellectual discourse. The Pussy Hat is a symbol of support and solidarity for women's rights and political resistance. People that are engaged in the project are encouraged to make a hat, give a hat, or wear a hat. This movement grew almost overnight, and in true sign of our times, people are engaged, active, and looking to make a positive change in our world. Ah yes, the Seated Lady, my favorite piece in the Fuller Craft Museum. There are so many objects that make up the Seated Lady. I'm gonna go talk to her. Hi, Seated Lady. I'd ask if you come around here often, but you're here the whole time, aren't you? There's everything here. You have a clock, you have jewelry, you have screwdrivers, anything you can think of. And wait a minute. That's where my car starter went. Now, how do I get it back?
I will have to say that my favorite piece is the Seated Lady.
Mine too.
It's a visitor favorite for sure. Kids love it and adults love it. It's just fun to discover all the different objects on it that's created from. I've been here for 3 years and I only just discovered that there's a piece of a flute in it. I was very excited about that.
Okay, we have 9 pieces of artwork. And then we have some Sudoku or something going on over here with 9 numbers. Don't have any idea what it is, but it is sublime. Yeah, Sudoku it is not. It's actually a code for the different pieces of art gallery, and then the Brother Thomas, Seeking the Sublime. All the work in this hallway, it was done by Brother Thomas, who was a monk. So, 0 for 2, swing and a miss, swing and a miss, but it is great artwork. You really gotta come check this place out. We're in a section called Mindful, Exploring Mental Health Through Art. And I have to tell you, my brain is dizzy right now because behind me is a piece of work that looks fairly new, and it's a mind bender, and it's amazing. It's a masterpiece. I'm not an artist by any means, but I know a masterpiece when I see it. Okay. This piece is called Swoon. It is simply a paper cutout, paint, and wood. Simple, right? Brilliant. Oh, when you heard. Yes, I did pose for this.
Brockton residents are free admission to the museum any day of the week that we're open from now until forever. So if you're a Brockton resident, you have no reason to not come down and check out Fuller Craft Museum.
All right, we leave as we entered, inspired, invigorated, enthused. The Fuller Craft Museum is a fantastic place to get the juices flowing. We had a great time at Sensation Day. Hope you did too. This campus is simply wonderful. Check out the Fuller Craft Museum. Now we're going to kick back and listen to a little jazz, because there was an event recently called Jazz in the Sanctuary, and it was held at Messiah Baptist Church. Yaron Israel and his team of merry musicians put on a jazz clinic. We loved it, and we hope you do too. Check it out. You're pretty.
Matchmaker, matchmaker, make me a match. Find me a find, catch me a catch. Matchmaker, matchmaker, look through your book and make me a perfect match. Matchmaker, matchmaker, I'll bring the veil. You bring the groom, slender and pale. Bring me a ring, for I'm longing to be the envy of all I see. For Papa, make him a scholar. For Mama, make him as rich as a king. And me, I wouldn't holler if he were as handsome as Matchmaker, matchmaker, make me a match. Find me a find, catch me a catch. Night after night in the dark, I'm alone. So strike me a match of my own. My own. Matchmaker, matchmaker, you know that I'm still very young. Please take your time. Up to this minute, I misunderstood that I could be stuck for good. Dear Mama, see that he's gentle. Remember, you were also a bride. It's not that I'm sentimental, it's just that I'm terrified. Matchmaker, matchmaker, plan me no plan. I'm in no rush, baby, I'm burned. Playing with matches, a girl can get burned. what a life I'm in love. Got a song that I sing, I can make the rain go. Anytime I move my finger, lucky me, can't you see I'm in love? Life is a beautiful thing, long as I hold that string. I'd be a silly so-and-so if I should ever let it go. Let a world of string sitting on a rainbow. What a world, well I'm in love. I've got a world of string sitting on a rainbow. I've got that string around my finger. What a world, well I'm in love. And I've got a song that I sing, I can make the rain go. Anytime I move my finger, lucky me, can't just see I'm in love. Life is a beautiful thing, as long as I hold that string. I'd be a silly so-and-so if I should never let go. I've got a world on the string, sitting on a rainbow. Got that string around my finger. What a world, what a life, what a world, what a life, what a world, what a life, I'm in love. It's all right if we clap, right?
Well, there you have it, Brockton. Another One North Main in the books. Thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed the show as much as we enjoyed covering these fantastic events and meeting, as always, some great people. To learn more about Brockton Community Access, visit our website, bcatv.org. You can also check out our YouTube page, youtube.com/TheBrocktonChannels, all one word. For executive producer Mark Lindy and producer Aaron Tebow, I'm Jay Miller, and we'll see you around town.